If you spend any time with middle school through college-age kids, they're all talking about something called 13 Reasons Why. If you're a parent and you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to tune in right now. We are thrilled to have with us our friend from Pine Rest Christian Services. And, you know, there is this crazed Netflix show called 13 Reasons Why. Why do parents need to care about this show?
Oh, they really do. And I want to start just by saying I congratulate you on your courage in addressing this very difficult topic up front, because it's important. Why parents need to watch it is because I'm really concerned about the style and the format and the content of the show in terms of its capacity to put other kids at risk for self-harm and suicide.
Okay, so let's take a quick watch at what this show's about.
If one thing had gone differently somewhere along the line, maybe none of this would have happened.
People were starting to talk. I had to do something.
Whatever Hannah thought she saw, she lied about it.
Maybe I'll never know why you did what you did.
I can make you understand how it felt. If you want to know the truth, just press play.
So the show is about a high school student who ends up taking her own life. She leaves behind these 13 tapes that kind of point the finger at 13 people who caused her to make this decision.
Yes.
Suicide is real.
Yes.
Suicide is something that goes through our kids' mind. Having a show like this, how does it impact young minds?
You know, remember, there's been a lot of research about the impact of violence in the media, whether it's television, video games, movies, and the study was, does it really incite more violence from kids? And the research indicated that for some kids, yes. My concern is that this show can put some kids at greater risk. There have been many, dozens of studies about how the media portrays suicide and its impact on teenagers. And suicide is common. It's the second leading cause of death for those between the ages of 14 and 25.
And nobody wants to talk about it because we don't want to believe that's true. But I mean, I'm looking at some of the information you sent over on suicide prevention tips. And as I read through these, I think that's part of what this show is doing that has great concern.
Yes.
It's doing some of those things that we're saying do not.
It's doing all of them. The studies show that if you handle this information responsibly in a non-sensationalized way, and if parents, the media, schools, other professionals talk to kids and send the message, I'm going to trust you with this information because I believe you're a mature, responsible teenager. And I'm going to present the facts about this as a very severe health risk, not in a sensationalized way. Research says that you diminish the risk for kids. But if you sensationalize it, glamorize it, show pictures of the deceased, show videos, post their manifesto, make them a hero for having vengeance, those are all items that actually increase the risk for teens.
So as I hear you talking, I see nothing but red flags going off in my mind because I know this show does a little of that. And it's not just this show. I mean, we're seeing it through social media right now. There's a lot of concern with that. Facebook now employing more people to watch for these kinds of videos. I can see parents just be like, we don't even know what to do. What can parents do? You
know, those concerns are present in unparented situations. So parents, don't fall for the myth of, I don't want to talk about suicide because that'll give kids the idea. Duh, they have the idea. They have the idea. So address it with them. Let them know what you feel about it. Let them know what resources are available for them. Let them know that you will be there for them. And if they're in pain, if they have a problem to solve, you are 100% committed to helping them. Let them know that it's okay to ask for help. Greater help-seeking ability is a sign of someone not being at risk. Too often we shame help-seeking.
You know, I love your transparent approach to this, and I think that's what we as adults need to do for our kids. We need to say this is real. We're not going to sweep it under the rug and pretend it's going to go away. We got to talk about this stuff because they are watching it. They're watching it in massive numbers. Their friends are talking about it, and we need to get in the game.
That's right. You know, suicide is the outcome of a disease called depression, the vast, vast majority of the time. So we need to talk about that. Depression is very, very treatable. There's nothing glamorous about depression. There shouldn't be anything glamorous about death by suicide. So when has there been glamour about someone dying from heart disease or the effects of diabetes or cancer?
Right.
This is the outcome of a serious disease. Let's deal with it.
Thank you for all you do at Pine Rest. We appreciate the conversation. We'll have more of this on our website, WOTVforwomen.com. We'll be right back with more.